Hi boys and girls, so today we're doing lesson 11-6, adding and subtracting on a number line, okay? So we learned how to add fractions, we learned how to subtract, now we're doing it on a number line. So it says, Sebastian has 6/8, 6/8 of the charge left on his phone. He uses 2/8 of the charge playing a game. What fraction of the charge does he have left? Okay, so he uses 6/8, or he has 6/8 left, and he uses 2/8 of it, and it's asking you what fraction of the charge does he have left. Okay, remember, if you see the word left, you know that we are going to subtract. Okay, and this is about number lines, so I'm going to draw a number line. Okay. Now, if we look close to our fractions, they both have the same denominator. They both have an 8 denominator. So that means that my number line is going to be 8s, okay? So of course, we start with 0. At the end of our number line, we have 1, okay? Because remember, this is one whole, but I'm cutting it into parts, okay? So 0, then it's 1/8, then it's 2/8, then it's 3/8, then it's 4/8, 5/8, 6/8, whoops, 4/8, I just noticed I made this. Okay, 4/8, 5/8, 6/8, 7/8, and then it's gonna be, whoops, then it's gonna be 8/8. Okay, and remember, like I said before, if you have the same number on top of each other, 8/8, that means it's one whole. That's why we have a 1 here, okay? So one whole just means 8/8. Okay, let me erase this if I can, and let me just make this better. Okay, 1 just means 8/8, okay? So now, it says that Sebastian has 6/8 of his charge left. So I'm going to go to 6/8, okay? I'm just going to put a blue dot here. That's what he has on his phone. That's what he has left, okay? He uses 2/8 of the charge playing a game, okay? So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to start from my 6/8, and I'm going to count back 2. 1, 2. So now I'm, 1, 2. Okay, let me fix that. I don't know why I did that. So I'm at 6/8, count back 2. 1, 2. So now I'm here. I'm at 4/8. Okay, that would be my answer. Okay, because I'm at 6/8. I went back by 2. Okay, and I went back by 2 because my numerator here is a 2. So that's why I did -2. I went back 2, I got 4/8, okay? If I didn't use a number line, if I have 6/8 minus 2/8, okay? Put your fraction bar. Remember, your denominator, they are the same. It will stay the same here. So I'm going to put an 8 here. 6 minus 2 is 4, okay? I get the same number here, okay? But this is not our final answer, okay? If you look closely at 4/8, we can make it into a smaller fraction, okay? So I'm going to take out my chart. Okay, I'm going to put it over here. And I'm going to put, I'm going to put 4/8 over here, 4 here, 8 here, 4 here, 8 here, okay? Again, I have to ask myself, what two numbers can I multiply together to get 4? I can get 1 times 4, and I get 2 times 2, okay? Now I go to my 8. What two numbers can I multiply together to get 8? I have 1 times 8, and I have 2 times 4, and I believe that's it. Then I want to put my numbers in the circle. So I have 1, 4, 2. For 8, I have 1, 4, 2, 8. Okay? Now in the middle, I have to see what numbers do they have in common. They both have a 1. Okay? They both have a 2. And they both have a 4. Now I have to see what's the biggest number they have in common. That's 4. So I know that 4 over 8, I can divide it by 4. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to go divide by 4, divide by 4. Put my fraction bar. 4 divided by 4 is 1. 8 divided by 4 is 2. So now my final answer is 1/2. I cannot make this fraction any smaller. This is my final answer.